Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball. We're here at the barn of New Knoxville where the Spencerville Bearcats will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Thank you to those fine sponsors for allowing us to bring you this. My name is Jeff Henshin, and my partner tonight is Scott Fry. We're here again at New Knoxville where the Bearcats come in with a 5-11 mark. The Rangers 5-10 on the season, and both these teams looking for some momentum here, Scott. We're getting, believe it or not, near the end of the regular season, and both teams, it's been a weird year, so you want to be gelling now. And Spencerville got off, to a decent night last night with a big win in league play.
Yeah, absolutely. They took on the Allen East Mustangs. They pulled out a win, 78-63, 15 points. So if you're Coach Kevin Sensabaugh, you feel like maybe things are starting to click heading into the tournament, like you said. Leading scorer for the Bearcats last night with 26, Josh Henline. He's going to be kind of your quarterback on offense, sophomore guard. Also pouring in 13 points each, Dylan Smith and Keegan Goki. So interesting to see if that continues tonight for Kevin Sensabaugh's Bearcats.
Yeah, they definitely put up some points. New Knoxville, on the other hand, took a tough one last night against a pretty good Parkway team, losing 73-37. Got off to a bad start. Everything you didn't need to have happen going on the road happened. 11-0 deficit to start the game and just could not get shots to drop. Cut it to 10 in the second quarter, 23-13. Next thing you knew, it was 33-13, so a 10-0 run. And that kind of led them into halftime and just a struggle against a good Parkway team.
Sure.
The week before that, though, New Knoxville last weekend beat St. John's on Friday night, the first league win in 30 tries. Came back, beat Fort Jennings at home here. Both those games at home. 2-game winning streak, was snapped, but boy, a lot of excitement after last weekend's double win, and took a tough one against Parkway. And Coach Fishbach just said, we got to forget it, we got to learn it, and move on. It's a new night, a new challenge faces us tonight. So we'll see how the Rangers rebound, and we'll get ready here with our public address announcer, Gary Schrelicki, as he brings us ready for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bearcats from Spencerville High School. Before we name the officials, coaches, and starting lineups for tonight's game, to honor our country, please stand and join in the playing and singing of our national anthem.
The officials for tonight's game include Frank Vitt of 32 years, Mike Freeze of 18 years, and Bradley Lemon with 10 years of officiating experience. Frank there is in the middle, the veteran official. And now for the Spencerville Bearcats. Josh Henline, averaging 15 points a game, is a 6'1" sophomore. '31, Dalton Pritchard, 6'3" senior, averaging 7 points a game. '23, Keegan Gogi, 6'3" senior, averaging just over 9 points a contest. 11, Dylan Smith, 6' sophomore, averaging 10 points a game. 25, Tyler Koenig, 6'1" junior, averaging 3 points a game. And the Bearcats, coached by longtime coach Kevin Sensabaugh in his 19th season, assisted by Matt Goki and Derek Goki. And now for the New Knoxville Rangers. Three is Max Henshin, a 6'1" junior, averaging 6 points a game. .24, Sammy Anspaugh, 6'4" senior, averaging 7 points a contest. .22, Carson Bierlein, 6'4" junior, averaging 10 points a game. .10, Rylan Durness, a 6' senior, averaging 3 points. .12, Patrick Covert, 6' senior, averaging 12 points. New Knoxville, under the direction of first-year head coach Cole Fischbach, assisted by Josh Lisi and Keith Thomas. And before we have the opening tip, we'll go to our keys of the game for tonight.
All right, for the visiting Spencerville Bearcats, keys to the game. Coach Sensabaugh wants them to take care of the ball, limit turnovers, clean the glass, both ends, lots of rebounding, and then defend like crazy. So more pressure defense like we saw in the JV contest.
And for the New Knoxville Rangers,
keys to the game for Coach Fischbach. Check out, box out, get those rebounds, maintain the focus for the full 32 minutes, and attack in the paint.
Well, New Knoxville's gonna have the first attempt here. They win the opening tip. They're in the home jerseys, white uniforms, the red numbers trimmed in gray. The Bearcats, the road jerseys tonight, the black jerseys, white numbers trimmed in red. Bierlein attacks the paint. His shot off the mark, rebounded by the Bearcats, and quickly down the floor they go, and scoring the game's first bucket is number 3, Josh Henline. Points in transition, Scott, as they really wasted no time getting the ball down the court.
Yeah, they did a great job of getting that rebound. New Knoxville had a good look, just couldn't convert, and right down the floor to score goes Spencerville.
Pass from Bierlein to Anspaugh, off the mark, game's first turnover. And you mentioned the JV game where Spencerville won big in 2 quarters of action. Their defensive JV unit, very aggressive, man-to-man, and you're going to expect to probably see the same style tonight from the varsity team. They're very athletic, you know, not a lot of great big guys, but just athletic guys that can cover a lot of ground, make it difficult on offense. Shot taken there by Henline, missed, but offensive rebound by Tyler Koenig, so they will get to extend this possession. A key offensive rebound. Henline goes to the basket and should be traveling, and unfortunately for New Knoxville, a body foul is called on Rylan Durness. So tough break as Henline, though, quick with the basketball, makes it very difficult to defend, and the bump called instead of a turnover for the Bearcats. It's a New Knoxville foul.
Durness will get his first personal up and in now for Keegan Goki with his
nice
first
entry
points.
pass.
Yep.
Found a gap in that Ranger defense, and Goki his first 2 points of the game. So kind of a rough start for the Rangers. They trailed last night 11-0. Parkway got them down before they could score first. Anspaugh unable to get it to drop. Another good look. A lot of defense, if you will, Scott, there on Anspaugh, and comes up with a missed shot.
Yeah, it was a good pressure defense there. Anspaugh had decent position, but Spencerville just slammed the door, made it very tough for that bucket. Now here's a 3 attempt and a make. That's Dylan Smith.
Smith, his 19th made 3-pointer on the season. A very good, or pretty good 3-point shooter is Dylan Smith at 34% from beyond the arc, but another good start here for the Bearcats, or against the Rangers, I should say, 7-0. Covert working against the man-to-man defense, gets a pass down to Max Henshin, and he is fouled by Henline, so 3 versus 3. Nice touch pass by Covert. Henshin gets fouled from the backside, and we'll have 2 free throws to try to put New Knoxville's first points on the game.
Henshin did a nice job of getting open underneath there, and there's a nice winner's quality meets. As you can see, the big contact by Henline.
It looked like maybe some contact to back of the head. There's a free throw in and out. The score remains 7-0 with exactly 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 2 minutes are gone here. Henshin makes the second, and he will come out. Ryan Osborne, his classmate, 5'10" junior, will come in. The Rangers play about 6 guys in a normal rotation. So we'll get the rotation started as Smith hit the 3-point shot the last trip down. kicks out to Keegan Goki, no good, and battling for the rebound. They get another offensive rebound. It was Koenig that came up with it. And another three-point shot by Henline is missed, so foul, though, on the rebound by the Bearcats. 25.
It's Tyler Koenig getting called for his first contact. 2 fouls now on the Bearcats to just 1 for the Rangers.
Henshin comes in as it looks like Rylander Ness has a finger issue. He walks off the court with the trainer, so
looked like maybe a jammed finger or something. Yeah, we didn't see it, so if we can get any info on that, we'll check it out.
Multiple looks again for the Bearcats. They come up empty and nearly and do create a Ranger turnover. Go right at the basket. It should be a charge, and it is. So Henshin stands there and takes the punishment as Dalton Pritchard probably lowered his shoulder a little bit. And I just think it was here. Scott will get another look at it here. I think it was just direct, straight on contact. I mean, I think a pretty easy call. Yeah, was he set? No, but was he moving backwards? Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those deals.
But the ball carrier initiated that contact there, and that's what's going to get you the charge. So nice job of taking one for the team, as they say, by Max Henshin.
You know, it never feels good until it's called a charge. Then it feels a lot better. Henshin being defended. His pass to Covert, a little strong, in and out of the hands of Covert. Turnover New Knoxville. So the Rangers have had a couple turnovers here in the first quarter. Henline gives up to Smith, his second made triple of the game, Scott, and a good start for the Bearcats.
Well, I'll tell you, Smith doing a nice job of working open off the dribble penetration of Henline. New Knoxville's going to want to cover him because he's here to shoot tonight.
Second made shot by Smith. His 19th and 20th made three-pointers on the season. Bierlein finding Covert, across court, three-point shot short. Rebounded by Henline. And the Bearcats looking to improve on their 9-0 lead. There's a foul and another charge, I believe. This time Sam Anspall takes the charge, and the foul will go against number 11, Dylan Smith.
That'll be Smith's first personal. Here comes another Winter Quality Meets replay. You see Henline moving the ball around. Now you're going to take a drive up the lane. That is Dylan Smith, excuse me. Anspall did a nice job of putting up the wall and staying still.
Yeah, the wall, I like that. I like give the defense credit for maintaining verticality. Bierlein shot missed. Good defense again as Keegan Goki pulls down the rebound. Henline, three-pointer off dribble. Nice shot, and they're going to get Patrick Covert with the foul. I thought he pushed off as well to gain some space. So New Knoxville, Scott, they finally get a one and done, but commit the foul in doing so.
Yep, that's their first rebound, too, of the contest to 7 rebounds for Spencerville. That'll be 2 team fouls now on the Rangers.
Spencerville maintains possession here. Had a lot of quality looks and have done a nice job offensive rebounding to extend their possession. This time they get the offensive, I should say the extension, due to a Ranger foul. Three-pointer by Dylan Smith, no good. Good job by Keegan Goki to keep it alive, but Ryan Osborne comes up with the Ranger rebound there for a while. Keegan Goki, though, I thought maybe he was going to keep it with Spencerville. Backdoor cut, good hands by the Bearcats. Covert trying to hit Henshin going backdoor, but a good play defensively. And there's a timeout. Looks like maybe Henline got hurt. Kevin Sensabaugh is going to take a 30-second timeout. Henline does appear to be a little ginger. Did you see it, Scott? Or?
I thought maybe he got poked in the face or in the eye or something because he kind of just went down. And here we get this replay. Here comes Henline bringing the ball down. Maybe look at Patrick Covert just trying to play some defense.
Unless he just kind of tweaked the ankle. I didn't see anything illegal that the Rangers did. Maybe just stepped on it wrong. And Coach Sensabaugh will save the possession, their first 30 timeout. But boy, what a start for the Bearcats.
Sure enough.
They've been very aggressive here and really making it difficult for New Knoxville on offense.
Well, one of their keys to the game was to rebound, and so far, 7 boards. Most of those, probably 5 of those, has been in the offensive end.
Yeah, New Knoxville hasn't really gotten many shots off, so to speak. And so it's
and what they have been really well contested. Spencerville's really tight man defense there.
Not a lot of freedom or space for the Ranger offense to work. And Spencerville, again, off the timeout. And it looks like Henline, although, well, he looked good, but he seems to be wincing a little bit. They keep possession. 3-point shot by Dalton Pritchard. And Boy, it seems like every team shoots well when they come to play the Rangers. As Pritchard, his 14th made triple on the season. He's hit at 31%, a 12-point lead. And a lot of quickness there as you see Pritchard just
go right in that gap.
Yeah,
yep.
Shutting down the passing lane and getting in the passing lane. For Spencerville, number 5, DJ Bowens, 5'6" senior into the game for Kevin Sensabaugh.
Spencerville already shooting 50% from beyond the arc, 3 for 6 here in the first period.
Beerline to Covert to Anspaugh. And
what great ball movement that time on the part of New Knoxville, just unable to convert.
Good looks, just could not finish. Spencerville quickly comes back, and Beerline will commit the personal foul.
That'll be Carson Beerline's first foul, 3 team fouls to 4 team fouls for Spencerville.
A lot of quickness there as you saw Dalton Pritchard get the ball and go to the basket, make something happen, and to force Beerline to put the hands on and commit the foul. Pritchard gets it up top. Again, Pritchard trying to create. And his time turnover, Bearcats, steal by Beerline. Good job by Beerline, stripping the ball away. And Covert will be called for the charge. Good job by number 25, I believe it was Tyler Koenig.
Here's your Winners Quality Meets replay. You'll see Covert try a little dribble move around the right side, and it's right here, the shoulder into the chest of the defender, and that's going to get called every time. So tough break there for New Knoxville because Covert buried a 3 off of that contact.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It was not contested, but it was a long 3 and it went in. He has to sit down, Scott. That's a second foul.
Yeah, 2 fouls with 2 minutes to go in the first is not a good recipe, so he'll take a little break.
Covert has been scoring pretty well. And what's nice about Covert, he gets a lot of steals. He averages over 4 a game. Contested shot by Keegan Goki as he went through a couple of Rangers. Rangers doing a good enough job staying straight up to avoid the foul and forced a missed shot.
Good to see Rylan Durness back here for the Rangers. Little turnover, and then one right back.
Yeah, Koenig got it from Durness, and Osborne took it back from Koenig. So teams exchanged turnovers. Minute and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Osborne, nice drive to the basket. Going against a little bit smaller defender, but able to score the ball.
That's what you need right there. Looks like they got DJ Bowens on the personal foul on the way to the rack. So we'll get 3 the old-fashioned way, hopefully, for Ryan Osborne for the Rangers. Nice penetration down the baseline you see on the Winners Quality Meets replay there.
Yeah, and you say 3 the old-fashioned way. And I often wonder, Scott, you and I probably know, but most of these kids play now probably wonder, what do you mean by old-fashioned?
Yeah, that's true.
Because years ago, back in the 80s, the three-point line was not a high school function or feature. So that came in 1988. Before that, you had to earn it the old-fashioned way. That was the scoop and the foul. So Henshin comes away with a steal. He's going to go right at it, and he's going to get fouled. So New Knoxville doing what they need to do is take it to the basket. I won't say make the referees blow the whistle, but you've got to be aggressive and go at it, and they pick up a foul against Spencerville.
That's a great take by Henshin you see on the replay coming off the turnover. Koenig unable to get set, gets body on Henshin, and that's 2 fouls on Tyler Koenig, so maybe we watch for Coach Sensabaugh to give him a break. There are 2 Bearcats coming in. First free throw for Henshin is down. That'll be his second point of the night.
3 and 31. Henline, Pritchard, starters come back in for Coach Sensabaugh. And you know that layup that he took there wasn't a lot of contact, but by rule you're not allowed to foul the offensive jump shooter. So
right. Yeah, you can't impede his progress to the basket.
There's contact, so here the missed shot knocked out of bounds by Spencerville. So New Knoxville a chance here to, with a field goal, kind of get a, quote, 3-point play.
Absolutely, carve into this lead a little bit, get some rhythm going. Here's
maybe it's a 4-point play.
Nice bucket, beautiful inbound pass, gave him some shooting rhythm, and Henshin now with 4.
5. That was a 4-point play. He made the free throw.
Yeah, I missed the free throw there.
And with a shot attempt down here in this end, number 35 by Spencerville, Dylan Cook muscled around. Again, New Knoxville all around him, and Cook muscled up, could not get it to drop.
Well, New Knoxville doing a nice job all of a sudden here, getting a couple of takeaways and some empty trips down for Spencerville. So a 5-point lead as we start to get close to the end of the first.
Yeah, after a rough start, they've battled back, just a 5-point lead. Now remember, last thing against Parkwood, New Knoxville got behind, as I mentioned before, 11-0 before they could fire. And here's a good answer by Anspaugh. And I don't know what run they're on, Scott, but it's a 2-point game. It was probably at one time 13-1 or 13-3.
Yeah, that's a 10-0 run right now for the Rangers.
DJ Bowens up top. It goes to Smith, back to Smith. Under 25 seconds to play. Number 5, DJ Bowens. Big shot for DJ. A 3-point bucket silences or I should say, halts the Ranger momentum. 12 seconds to play. A big shot by Bowens. Wow.
That sure was. That put an end to a nice New Knoxville run of 10-0. So 5-point game now.
3 seconds, 2. Beerlines have to pull up and hit a shot here from inside the arc. That is off the mark. And after 8 minutes of action here at New Knoxville, it's Spencerville on top of New Knoxville. 16-11. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Welcome back to second quarter action here. 16-11 the score. New Knoxville now opens up the second quarter in a 1-2-2 zone defense, and it was a good start to the game, Scott, for the Bearcats. New Knoxville made a run, but DJ Bowens with the basketball right now hit a 3 to kind of stop the momentum, but a good comeback by the Rangers.
Absolutely, yeah. They had a 10-0 run, as you alluded to, and then DJ Bowens kind of put a lid on that. Here he is again. No good.
Misses the shot. Offensive rebound bucket. Stick back. Dalton Pritchard. Boy, that has been Achilles' heel in the game so far tonight for the New Knoxville Rangers. The offensive rebounding by the Bearcats.
Yeah, that's been a killer. They've got 8 boards now, the Bearcats do, and that's been a big difference, those extended possessions.
New Knoxville needs to retaliate or recover. They do with a beer line basket. His first points of the game for the 6'4" junior. New Knoxville, I mentioned earlier, was down 11-0. They actually came back to within 10 in the second quarter as there's a turnover by the Bearcats, but then Spencerville, a 10-0 run, made it a 20-point game at halftime. So New Knoxville here trying to get another look. They throw it away. Smith to Bowens, back up top to Henline. His three-pointer no good. Rylander Ness,
ouch,
will get it, and he goes down. Here's a foul against Spencerville that made him go off balance. It goes against Keegan Goki.
That'll be Goki's first personal.
Jerness, maybe just a little, we'll see what's here. What happens here is it's a team foul, 7, Scott, so free throws. But
absolutely, yeah, it's going to be 1-1 now for Rylander Ness. And
a night for him with
a little moment of intensity there on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's yelling in pain or just excitement, that he worked his tail off boxing out and got credit. And he seems to be okay, but already a finger injury, and has a chance here to score with the clock stopped. A 1-on-1 shot.
That'll be Ryland's first bucket.
First point. Yeah, so the number 10, Rylander Ness, had a big game against St. John's in the league win, had 13 points, and he makes both of these. Wasn't the leading scorer, but played well, scored 13 points in that Delta St. John's game. And when you're only averaging 2.5, 13's a lot, so he was a big part of that big win a week ago Friday.
Absolutely.
The Rangers extend their pressure a little bit. Spencerville passing through it. Pritchard gets it into Henline and driving to the basket. I should say a Ranger foul. They're going to give him 2 shots.
I think they're going to get Max Henshin. I know that Henline was on his way to the basket, but that looked like it was on the floor.
Yeah, but we saw Henline in the first quarter penetrate and I think maybe shoot off the dribble, so it's hard to tell. He's not a quote set shooter. He can score off the dribble.
His first free throw.
Take a look at it again here, Scott. We can re-look at it.
Yeah, here comes Henline up the key. Yeah,
Wow,
it looked like he tried to put it up. And
oh, I'm like, you think I was a two-shot foul then?
yeah, I thought
Okay.
it was. Yep. As you could see his arms extend, and that's when the contact happened, but he was deep in the lane yet.
I would have thought he was almost those high dribbles where he kind of
Could be.
stepped through like a Euro jump step. Hard to tell, but nonetheless, he gets credit with a free throw. He makes 1 of 2. Anspaugh with the basketball. New Knoxville down by 4. They need some help to get to Durness, who loses it. Bierlein's three-pointer. Nice rebound by Ryan Osborne, but he, I think, lost it or thought his teammate was there and gives it back to Spencerville. So New Knoxville comes up empty in their trip. Defense here still by zone defense by the Rangers.
Boy, nice job of working up and in there for Keegan Goki. Another bucket that gives him 4 on the game. Just worked around the New Knoxville defense.
Yeah, Bierlein playing wall-up defense like
Yeah.
you mentioned before. And I like that they let the defense do that where, you know, even though there's contact, Bierlein was straight up.
Yep.
And but a good play by Goki, and then they strip it away here. Dylan Smith, his layup misses. A little strong with Smith there, and a break for the Rangers. They avoid points off turnover. New Knoxville again with Patrick Covert, their leading scorer, on the bench with 2 fouls. Tough shot for Anspaugh, gets his own rebound, muscles, goes up and finishes. Anspaugh scores a bucket. Coach Fischbach wants a full timeout, and we'll take it here. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to this Grand Lake Health presentation on NKTelco Sports. I'm Jeff Henschen. Alongside me tonight is Scott Fry. Got a good ball game here with just a 4-point spread. The way the game started with Spencerville with a good start.
Yep.
You thought, oh no, but New Knoxville's battled back and got within 2 at one point, I think, but now Spencerville has kind of balanced the momentum, and then we've been at 4 points here for the past few minutes.
I think a big difference here for the Rangers is they've put on a little pressure before Spencerville can get over the timeline. That caused some issues for the Spencerville offense. But down here in the half-court end, New Knoxville's tightened things up a little bit, gotten some turnovers. It's 7-4 in the turnover game in favor of Spencerville, committing only 4. But New Knoxville, you can see a little pressure now, not giving them the half-court.
You mentioned turnovers. Spencerville has created some, but they've also, I think, missed some opportunities to finish or capitalize on those turnovers and some transition buckets. They get a nice cut there as, boy, in a half-court set, Dylan Smith coming from the backside. Good eye contact with his partner, the friend that had the basketball. And take a look at it here, the backside cut.
See a nice pass. Here comes your backside cut. Goki almost trapped. Now he's going to see Smith
just
flashing.
Snuffed in there, so
Osborne was just behind, and there's that first free throw for Smith is good.
Covert with the 2 personal fouls, replacing Ryland Durness. 5-point lead here for Spencerville.
Dylan Smith, 10 points a game. He's already up to 8, so having a really nice first half for Coach Sensabaugh and Spencerville.
6-point lead now for the Bearcats. The illegal screen, so New Knoxville again is going to come away without shots here. Another turnover. I'd chalk that one up as a turnover against the foul on Ryan Osborne.
That's 2 quick fouls now on Osborne, so he's got a couple of guards now with Covert and Osborne with a pair of fouls here, and still a long ways to go before halftime with 4:40 to go in the second.
And not a real deep bench, so they, like I said, they play about 6 regular players. 3-point shot taken by Dalton Pritchard off the mark, rebounded by Bierlein, and again, a chance here now as New Knoxville dodges the Spencerville offensive attack that time to cut into a 6-point lead here. Henschen with the basketball, finds Covert. Basically right now, everyone outside the arc here for the Rangers. Again, boy, Spencerville, very active hands, Scott, as we saw that in the JV game as well.
They are, and they're not giving the offense room to move at all, like you said earlier. And Anspaugh with a nice turnaround jumper right over Henline. And that'll put Anspaugh at 5. Nice
7.
bucket.
7 for Anspaugh, I believe, as he's hit a couple of 2-point buckets here. Hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter, but a good answer, like you said, a tough shot, well contested, but he knocked it down. 3-point shot by Henline. Good answer by the Bearcats, and New Knoxville playing at home, although limited capacity, a decent crowd here. And boy, if New Knoxville can get some offensive buckets back-to-back, momentum can come into play a little bit. But a couple times here, the Bearcats have really squelched that opportunity as Osborne. Good call. He was being ridden by Bowser or by Bowens quite some time there, and if you good aggressive move by Osborne.
Yep, and that you're right. That is Frank Vitt indicates there. Foul on number 5, Spencerville, and that is DJ Bowen's second personal.
And that's what you can kind of consider, quote, playing physical, as now they'll take Covert out, be in a defensive possession here and put Durness in. But that's being aggressive with the basketball. Didn't force a shot, but
right.
You got to feel the pressure, and I won't say nudge your shoulder into him, but you've got to make, again, go at the basket. The defender's there. Ryan had his shoulders to the basket. You're in control, force the foul. And he gets both free throws to drop. So 3 for 3 from the line tonight is Osborne to go along with a field goal. So 5 points for him. Back to a 5-point Bearcat lead. Nice job breaking down the Ranger press. Dalton Pritchard with a good finishing basket.
5 now for Pritchard. So he's approaching his points per game, 7. So he's at his points per game. I knew I missed a field goal in there, and that was the one.
That was pretty quick. They didn't waste a lot of time. Did a good job. And they get another steal here, a good poke and pick, if you will. And Dylan Smith, a Ranger turnover, and the Bearcats capitalize. That's a key. You get the turnover, and then you capitalize, and that's a bucket on the other end.
Yeah, Spencerville's just done a nice job of poking the ball away. They've caused 9 New Knoxville turnovers now on the contest.
Osborne, 3-point shot. Back iron, no good, and goes over the bankboard. Team rebound for the Bearcats.
And that's the look you like to get right there. They had Osborne down in the deep corner, just couldn't bury that 3.
So 1-2-2 as Spencerville works against it. They've moved the ball pretty well, and they're they're a group of guys that they pass well. That time, well, instead of getting a turnover, they'll call the personal foul on Beerline. Tough break as Beerline trying to knock the pass away, but gets credit or called for going through the Bearcats.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like he was just trying to poke that ball away, which he did succeed in doing, but unfortunately a lot of body contact. And so you're going to see Keegan Goki come to the line here for the Bearcats with 18 fouls. This will be a 1-and-1 try.
I think Beerline will be okay. He'll be back, just needs a couple minutes, if you will. Get his breath back. Free throw missed. Covert with the rebound. So New Knoxville gives up a foul, if you will, and they avoid the points, if you will, by the Bearcats. So 9-point deficit, though. Big possession here for the Rangers. Pass into Anspaugh. His pass to Covert is knocked away, and finally there's a whistle, and there will be New Knoxville. So the possession favors the Rangers.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a little high-low. Covert had a nice entry pass to Anspaugh. Once he settled it down, it was too late. Covert flashed by him, and that's where we got into trouble.
Again, another contact deflection by the Bearcats. They've been very active and have created a havoc. Henson open for 3. Off the mark, contested by Henline. I think that rushed it. Henline really closed down quickly, made the shot difficult.
Yeah, Henline did a nice job there because he was beat fair and square, and he got right up in there and just kind of.
Yeah, it looked like there's going to be a lot more open, but it really closed the space. He answers with a long 3. B.J. Bowens runs it down. Henson comes up with the rebound. He'll go right at the basket and have it knocked away and getting the strip, and a foul called as
looks like Dylan Smith is going to pick that one up, the 6-foot sophomore guard. So that's we have a real 3 guards with 2 fouls. Here's your
real good look.
Winner meets replay. Henson goes right in. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what, I mean, the crowd obviously, but boy, their hands are so quick.
Yeah.
But there was contact there, so a nice call. And again, you're the shooter. You get the benefit of the doubt.
Right away.
Henson makes good on his first
Knoxville
of 2.
so far from the free throw. I'll save it until after this second one. I don't want to jinx the poor guy, but
Rangers need to knock down foul shots because the 5-on-5 is tough with the Spencerville.
Yeah.
You just don't have many open looks.
Anytime you can score while the clock's not running is a good thing. So now I'll say it. They are 9 of 11, the Rangers, from the charity stripe. That's a huge...
It's been a big part of their offense. I mean,
Yep.
and they've missed some shots, but boy, give credit to Spencerville. Very active and in-your-face defense. So, and on offense here, New Knoxville playing a zone defense this quarter. Spencerville, I think Scott's done a nice job moving the ball. And we saw some nice cuts, guys without the basketball, getting to spots where the guys with the basketball can hit them. So right now they're kind of taking some time off the clock as I say that to get an aggressive move by Dalton Pritchard.
I've got Dalton with 9 now. Nice up and in, good ball movement. And you see Anspaugh step out to try and defend him, and that's when Pritchard went right around him.
Yeah, it was a strong, quick move. And you mentioned how Spencerville kind of takes some time off the clock, but went at it real quick as Covert's shot was missed, rebounded by Dylan Smith. Tough shot by Smith. He misses, and Sam Anspaugh with the rebound.
Just a quick bang, bang. Both guards trying to make something happen, unable to score.
30 seconds left in the half. It's a 9-point Spencerville lead. Big possession here for the Rangers. They try to climb back into this. Henchen with the basketball. Has it again knocked out on his way up. So Spencerville hands it very quick.
Well, and even though they were unable to get that ball, it disrupts the New Knoxville offense, and that's what you like to see.
And you always know as a shooter now, when you're going up, that's in your mind. You're aware that it's contact as it could be there. Henchen for 3, gets a deep corner, answers.
Boy, that was huge. Quick inbound, hit Henchen in rhythm. And to cut that lead to 6 here before the half, if they can just get a stop here, New Knoxville's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it was a rare open look, and it closed, but it was one of the more open looks they've had. Bowen, his 3-pointer at the buzzer off the mark. New Knoxville and Spencerville here at halftime. It's the Bearcats 32, New Knoxville 26. You're watching boys high school varsity basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you back to halftime. We're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. And halftime here at Spencerville 32, New Knoxville 26, where the halftime stats here is Scott Fry.
All right, let's run down the Spencerville side of the ledger. They got to 32 points by hitting field goals, 13 of 24, 6 for 13 beyond the arc. Didn't get to the line nearly as much, 3 for 5, 12 rebounds, 4 turnovers on the New Knoxville side of things to get to their 26 points. 7 of 20 from the floor, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, 9 of 11. So great job at the charity stripe tonight, making hay while the sun shines, as they say. 12 rebounds, and they had a big rebound deficit early. So good job of tightening that up, and then 9 turnovers.
Scoring in the first half for both teams?
So running down the New Knoxville side, Max Henchen leads the Rangers with 10. The only Ranger in double digits, Ryan Osborne with 5, Ryland Durness with 2, Beerline also with 2, and then Sammy Anspaugh down the middle with 7. Over on the Spencerville side of things, Josh Henline, normally their leading scorer, 15 points per game, just 6 in the first half, so good job of defending him. Dylan Smith, the only Bearcat in double digits with 10. I've got Keegan Goki with 4, Dalton Pritchard down in the middle with 9. So pretty balanced scoring on the Spencerville side of the ledger. Oh, DJ Bowens with 3.
Yeah, that 3 was just
that
3,
was a big 3.
Yeah, it was. It stopped a run for New Knoxville. I believe it was the first. Yeah, in the first quarter, New Knoxville would climb back, and Bowens, who just came in off the bench, not too much into the game, hit a big 3, and well, we're set here at 32-26. The 8-minute clock has started. New Knoxville on defense against Parkway. Rangers open up in a zone defense 1-2-2. They played that most of the second quarter. Parkway scored 16 points in each 8-minute quarter. They worked the ball inside. Kick out now, 3-point attempt. Dalton Pritchard off the mark, no good. Sam Anspaugh with a nice rebound. And a nice steal by number 25, Tyler Koenig. Again, hands, Scott, as boy, Anspaugh had it. I don't know where Koenig came from, but he knocked it out. Anspaugh fouls him, and before he get the shot off, take another look at it here. He got it and then just kind of maybe forgot as he's getting ready to hand it off. So the foul.
Pain. You lose the ball and then you commit a foul.
But it was not a shooting foul. Yep.
Yeah, and only one foul and not a shooting foul.
So they got him, kind of grabbed his shirt before he got into the shooting motion. So Parkway, another look here in this possession. They opened up with a missed 3-pointer and get it back. The Bearcats. Shot missed by Henline, and Durness with the rebound, and now New Knoxville can get to work on offense here. Their first possession. Man-to-man defense by the Bearcats, as they've been in that throughout. And as Scott mentioned, they've forced some turnovers. They've also deflected at times a number of shots. Nice backdoor assist by Covert, basket by Beerline.
Well, that's what you needed right there to get things going here in the second half if you're Coach Fischbach. And Beerline's going to go to the free throw stripe to get the and one. The winner's quality meets replay. You'll see the nice pass from Covert as Beerline's cutting. Just great ball movement. Well done there by the Rangers.
Free throw off the mark, back iron, and it remains a 4-point game. And I don't know if you mentioned, but that's Dylan Smith picked up his 3rd foul in that transaction. So
that could come back to be painful down the stretch with 3 fouls early in the second half. Yeah.
Somewhat, long way to play, but we are in the second half here. Clock moving as we approach the 6-minute and 30-second mark. They get the ball due the Bearcats into Goki, no good. Rebound bucket up and in by Pritchard.
Pritchard now in double figures. I've got him with 11, just doing a nice job of closing out and a good offensive rebound for the score.
Offensive rebounding, again, hands again as Henline knocks it out of Henchen's hands. Battle of threes there, Henchen and Henline. As now Durness will slip over in front of Queen Morgan Leffel. She was crowned queen tonight before the JV game. King is also nearby her. Nick Tinnerman top, a couple boys down to Morgan's right. Congratulations both of them as ceremony was done before the JV game. Durness inside, gets it back to Beerline. Under 6 minutes to play. Anspaugh slipped open. Beerline didn't see him. Kicked open. Henchen has a couple threes already. His 3-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Spencerville's Keegan Goki. So a chance there for the Rangers to cut the lead in half on the triple. Does not happen. Beerline with a nice step around. Gets the turnover and the steal. Covert has it knocked away. Ranger turnover. So New Knoxville not able to take advantage of their defense. They get another steal. Behind the back pass by Henchen. He'll get the assist to Covert, who scores the basket. Good job by New Knoxville, letting Covert run it down. And New Knoxville down by 4.
Good to see Covert go up with it that time. There's been a couple of times he's been a little hesitant to shoot, and it's burned him. So nice job of closing that out for Patrick Covert. And you see a big miss there from Pritchard out wide.
Rebounded by Henchen. New Knoxville chance to go down by 4 to bucket here and get them as close as they've been since maybe the game started, which would have been like 2-0 because it was a 7-0 run or 8-0 run to start the game by Spencerville. Beerline has the ball knocked away, and again, hands, and Spencerville gets whistled.
That's going to be the 4th Spencerville guard now with 2 fouls. You see on the Winners Quality Meets replay.
Here's the steal, is again just
beautiful behind the back pass. Here comes Patrick Covert, a little behind the back dribble up and in. Nice play. Great highlight there. Thanks to the crew in the truck for giving us some great replays tonight.
They're getting better. Henshin's 3 just off the mark. Good shot, good out of bounds play for him. So our directors tonight, Scott Robinson and Bryce Hamrick. Guys in the van, our camera crew. Mark Fissel on our center camera. Also Kurt Kuffner and Jacob Johns. Kurt's down there on the right, and Jacob is beneath us on camera as a 3-point shot by Henline is off mark. Ansball, a Ranger rebound, and the Rangers missed the last trip down, Scott, to cut the lead. A chance here to try again. Long way to go as we approach the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. Durness, pretty quick, cut off, keeps possession. His pass to Ansball is knocked out of bounds.
Well, I thought for sure Ryland Durness was going to get a nice scoring opportunity there, but Spencerville just got so quick on defense to take away the baseline.
They closed it down. Yep. And a nice job by Durness, as you said, recognizing he was no longer open and able to shut it down. Beerline, tough shot. Boy, he makes that more times than not. So rebound there by Henline, and the Bearcats kick it out to Smith, and you give them enough chances, eventually they're going to nail one down again. So missed opportunities by Spencerville to put it up. Knoxville couldn't cash in, and then finally the Bearcats do.
Nice 3-point shooter there by Dylan Smith.
Yeah, that's
13
points. His 3rd made triple of the night. A pretty decent percentage coming in at 34% is Dylan Smith. Here's the foul against the Bearcats.
It's Keegan Goki's 2nd foul. You see Max Henshin getting ready to bury some free throws. There's the first one.
Then at the foul line, 2, 4, 6, 8. This will be his 8th attempt. So getting some.
Great look at the New Knoxville student section there, making some noise. And
it's red and gray night tonight.
Rangers. Yep, gotta love it.
So Henshin's been at the line 4 times, all shooting fouls. So usually there's some 1-on-1s, but all 4 times he's been there have been a result of a.
That's why you send your guards down low. Get those shooting fouls, and he's a great free throw shooter. As we see there, here's another steal now. Covert up and in.
A scoop and score. When Covert went out in the first half with 2 fouls, I said one thing you missed from him, not only his scoring, but his defensive ability. He averages 4 and 4.5 steals a game, plus he dishes out a handful of assists as well.
Yep.
But very active. He's a great soccer player, and some of that instinct, I think, he understands. He reads well.
Yeah, he sees the floor really nicely, and I have to take some credit. You know, I coached Patrick Covert and his brother in YMCA basketball when they were like in 3rd grade, and it's probably my coaching.
I have a hard time. Let me stop. I'll give you just a second. I think I'm gonna clear my throat.
You're not buying that?
Okay, you helped Patrick Covert and his brother in basketball skills. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, good job.
No, that's not me.
Keegan Goki hits the free throw as the Rangers commit to foul. I believe it was on Ansball, his 2nd.
Sure was.
But, so you got to meet them, or meet him, if you will, at a younger age.
Yeah, great kids, good kids. I've known Patrick a long, long time. 2 free throws made there for Keegan Goki.
6 points for Goki, and big bucket there for points for the Bearcats. Again, Knoxville got down to within, what was it, 3, and there again, standing to wait to meet the pass doesn't work. Keegan Goki moving. And boy, it's easy for us to sit up here and see it, but you could see Beerline waiting for the pass.
Yeah,
Goki
go meet the ball.
And Goki just going full bore. I mean, that's what aggressive teams on defense can get it done. And Goki's a quick player. Henshin in trouble, finds Covert. Nice spin move. He cannot finish. Boy, it would have been a big bucket. It was a beautiful move. Nice pass, good spin move into the hoop. 7-point lead here. So Knoxville just moments ago had cut it down, and a bucket here can put it back to 9 or 10 with just over 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Where Spencerville loves to play quick transition, and they set it up by that live by the sword, die by the sword defense. Take a lot of chances, but so far they've caused 13 New Knoxville turnovers.
Well, that's a tough shot.
Sure is.
I mean, that's tough to stop, and that's a big-time move. If you want to learn how to score off the dribble, he went up and, pretty quick, unable for the Rangers to get a good hand in his face. Covert with the basketball now, finds Anspaugh. Rangers back down by 9. Another pass deflected, almost a steal by 25, Tyler Koenig. Boy, Coach Sensabaugh has got to like his team's effort on defense. They, like you said, live by the sword, die by the sword, but they haven't had many mistakes tonight.
No, they haven't.
They by far have come up with positive plays on defense, being aggressive.
They sure have. They have lived by that proverbial sword tonight. Got a new Ranger in for his first minutes, Reed Thomas.
Yep, number 5. 6-foot senior giving Henson a break here, an extended break with a minute, just over a minute, under a minute and a half to play, third quarter. Rangers need a basket. They trail by 9. Beerline, nice move, able to maneuver to the basket. And again,
he went through 3 defenders. That was a beautiful move, and Coach Fischbach's going to grab a quick timeout.
We'll keep it here. The Rangers trail 36-43. Coach Fischbach in his first season at New Knoxville. He's a Delphi St. John's graduate of 2013. Okay, we're back here at New Knoxville. You haven't missed anything. We're in timeout. Coach Fischbach, a 2013 Delphi St. John's graduate, spent 6 years under head coach Aaron Elwer St. John's. Coach Fischbach was married this past summer to Nicole and currently get a student teaching certificate or process. He's actually student teaching, I should say, here at New Knoxville, trying to finish that program, and then will be available for teaching. So there's your bio, if you will, on Coach Fischbach. His team trails by 7. 60 seconds left to play third quarter. We'll see if Spencerville will relax and hold it. I would highly doubt it. I think they like to spread the court and force New Knoxville to chase. Nice job by Reed Thomas. Got enough of it. Won't get credit for the steal, will Thomas. Beerline will, but got a hand on the pass. And
yeah, I think Spencerville just got a little greedy there. Henline did. Thought he had a guy cutting, but New Knoxville just did a great job of taking that away.
Beerline scored the last points for New Knoxville, able to slash to the basket. Durness with it. Up top to Ryan Osborne. 25 seconds to go. Big possession here. Rangers down by 7. Backdoor cut, it goes to Osborne. Nice reverse layup. Good move, Ryan Osborne. Nice assist, Carson Beerline. 5-point lead, 10 seconds left to go third quarter. Dylan Smith with it. Back to Smith, 5 seconds. Smith, floater, off back iron, no good. And there's the horn at the end of the third quarter. 3 quarters are in the books here at New Knoxville. It's Spencerville 43, New Knoxville 38. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
8 minutes to go here in this Grand Lake Health System Sports presentation on NKTelco. Jeff Henson here with you, along with me tonight, Scott Fry. We got a heck of a ball game here, very entertaining, and some up and down action, some good defense. New Knoxville's had some turnovers, but it's been a fun game to do so far.
Sure has. Anytime you can come to the barn and see some basketball, it's just such a great atmosphere, kind of old school feel. Nice, cleanly played second half. A lot fewer fouls, team fouls wise. New Knoxville's just committed 2, Spencerville with 3. We had almost to 10 fouls with both clubs in the first half.
Spencerville opens up on defense. They've been very aggressive tonight. I don't know how else to describe it, and they're going to get whistled for a foul there. A lot too much contact, but they've made it difficult. If you relax on offense, they're going to make you pay. We've seen a lot of balls deflected, and they've created some turnovers here and there, and they've capitalized for the most part when they've had those open court opportunities.
It's going to be a second personal on Dalton Pritchard. Patrick Covert smartly tried to dribble out of that trap. And that's what kind of forced that contact there. And it looks like he's nursing maybe a jammed finger. Hopefully that's not a big deal for Mr. Covert.
Osborne will run the point guard duty now for New Knoxville. He gives it off to Covert. And a lot of Bearcats. Someone's open now as they almost are double teaming to get it to Ansball. That's what I'm talking about. Open shot. Got to find him, and they hit him. Ansball now with 10.
Well, that's a huge bucket. Brings it within 2. And so now if you can get a stop down here and another bucket, tie ball game.
Spencerville, for the most part, has been able to answer New Knoxville's answers, and they do again. Josh Henline.
Yeah, you can't let him stand out there and shoot threes all day. That's your leading scorer, and he's up to 12 now.
11.
Almost up to his average.
11 points, yeah, for him. That's his second made three-point shot of the game. He came in leading the Bearcats with 37 makes, give him 39 now, and he shoots at 33%. Nice pass from Covert into Ansball, a little too strong on the turnaround, and the Bearcats shut down the Rangers. Another open look for Henline. That one off the mark. Henchen with the rebound. So New Knoxville now a chance to answer a missed opportunity for the Bearcats.
That was a huge rebound there for Max Henchen to keep this thing at 5.
Yeah, possessions is very critical now, and New Knoxville is not led tonight. Henchen, his pass into Covert. Again, another nice shot at the rim for New Knoxville. Comes up empty. So New Knoxville's had some nice attacks at the basket. Have not been able to finish here as of late. They still trail by 5.
A lot of the reason behind that is everything's been contested. Spencerville does such a great job, as you see Pritchard bury a long ball. Spencerville does such a good job of meeting the basketball.
Yep. And those passes inside, they haven't been wide open looks. They've been contested, but New Knoxville's been able to kind of get it to the rim. Pritchard hit his second three-pointer of the game. Janessa's three-pointer off the mark. For Dylan Pritchard, did you mention?
Yeah, Pritchard now, I've got him at 14. Is
correct.
That what you got? Yep.
14.
Buried a big 3 there to stretch it back out to 8.
Back-to-back three-pointers here to open a quarter. Pritchard, the last one, and before that it was Henline. And again, they spread the floor and don't think they're stalling, because we've seen them do this and in about turning like a light switch on. They attack the basket, their guards penetrate, and before long they're in the heart of the Ranger defense, and Coach Sensabaugh wants a 30. And we'll keep it here, and I'll run through Coach Sensabaugh's bio here with 5:27 left to play. Coach Sensabaugh, 19th season here at Spencerville. He's a 1995 graduate of Spencerville High School, where he's a great ball player there and had a great career at Ohio Northern University, where he graduated in 1999. He currently teaches 6th and 7th grade social studies at Spencerville. He and his wife Gina have 3 boys. Owen, who's a 7th grader, Will is a 6th grader, and Blake is in the 1st grade. Again, a fine job for really a long-time coach. It's hard to believe, 19 seasons. He doesn't look like he's in his 30s yet, but he's been doing this for quite a while. He's done a very admirable job at Spencerville. And they've done a nice job. They have had some down years here and there, but boy, handles himself, I think, very well, and represents the Spencerville Bearcats very nicely.
Yeah, he sure does. You haven't seen either coach chewing on the officials. None of that stuff. It's all been focused on
nice,
coaching and teaching.
Yeah, that's nice to see. Yeah, it can get very easy coaching when your team isn't scoring, and it gets frustrating. But for the most part, it's the refs will do their stuff. Your team's just got to get better, and you got to learn. And that's a nice job. Oh, there was an offensive.
Boy, oh boy, yeah, a little arm extension there.
We had the best view. There's another one. Well, maybe there's a little acting there, but boy, a couple bodies going down as rebound by Henchen.
Pulling down the rebound, yeah. Henchen looks like we might have a little contact on that rebound.
I'm not sure who the foul's on. Okay,
24.
For a moment, 25 picks up the foul. Tyler Koenig. Spencerville and Anna are about the only 2 schools I can think of that have all odd numbers. You don't see an even number jersey on the Spencerville roster. And Anna, we played them here at New Knoxville, had them early in the year, and there was one kid, can't think of his name, he had like a 10 number, and I said, was that a girl's jersey or something? But for the most part, they've always had the odd numbers. Nice ball movement. Get Ansball, will turn. His shot blocked. Good defensive play by Dalton Pritchard. Again, good passing by the Rangers to get near the basket, but they could not put the ball in the hoop, and that's really right now the only thing that matters. But decent ball movement. Good defense by the Bearcats.
Spencerville just doing a great job of coming to the basketball.
Again, they spread the floor here, but they're not stalling. I think they're just bringing that defense out. They have guards that can penetrate, and Hench's going to get called for the foul.
Yep. think that might be his second. Yep. That'll be the third team foul for the Rangers. Bearcats have 5, so we're still a little ways away from the bonus here.
Maybe not a bad foul. You got to think if you're going to get close, you want to maybe either that or at the end of the game, you just go up and foul them back to back to back to try to get them to shoot free throws. But there's another strong move to the basket as Smith able to get it and go to the hoop. New Knoxville could not stop him. His 15th point for Dylan Smith, 5 above his season average. And ball. Rangers need a basket. Can't get it. Tipped around and coming away with the rebound is Tyler Koenig. A 10-point Spencerville lead. There's a time becoming an issue here as we play the final now 4 minutes. And it just give credit to Spencerville. They've held the lead when New Knoxville. They're going to get a scoop or steal. And I don't think Beerline saw hustling down the court. I don't think he saw Pritchard on the backside. It looked like he was maybe going to try to throw one down, and give credit to Dalton Pritchard hustling down and committing the foul.
Absolutely. Here comes your replay. You see the
nice
turnover there from Beerline. And look at Pritchard hustle back. He did get the contact on there. It looked like the officials might have even been discussing the possibility of an intentional, but that was just a good foul.
The free throw needed by the Rangers is missed. Covert steps out. Durness steps in. Another shot of the Ranger faithful tonight as there's Tinnerman Top on your left side of your screen in the purple shirt. He's the king tonight. And then again, Morgan Luffel. Nick Tinnerman Top and Morgan Luffel, your king and queen for this year's homecoming ceremony at New Knoxville.
Well, that's a big deal here because given that you're still undefeated in football after all these years, this is the big homecoming weekend.
Yeah, most schools have it during football. New Knoxville does it during basketball. Good ball movement. And a basket by Keegan Goki.
That was excellent. They got New Knoxville all sideways on defense, and that left Goki just all by himself in the paint.
I think New Knoxville is really being aggressive, trying to make things happen as Beerline will shoot one from the volleyball spike line, and that one off the mark. The 12-point deficit. New Knoxville will foul. It almost looks like, quote, intentional. Intentional pick up his 3rd foul. So that'll stop the clock. With 3:09 left, it'll be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. 3:09 left to play as, again, another look at the student body. They're allowed to be in our gyms or be in the gym tonight as the Rangers have a battle coming up here. They trail by 12. The Spencerville Bearcats have led from wire to wire. New Knoxville got to within, I think, 2 points here in the late 3rd, early 4th quarter. Scott, it was in the 3rd quarter. We got to be 2-point games.
Yeah, they got it kind of close. And then Spencerville's, I tell you, hats off to their offense. They've done a really nice job of being patient against this zone.
And New Knoxville changes defense here.
That was going to be my question. Is it time to start taking a few chances? And now Beerline goes in and ties one up to take away the possession arrow from Spencerville.
Yep, Spencerville will keep it now, but New Knoxville will get the next one. But a 1-3-1 defense now.
Yep.
New Knoxville switching it up. And again, boy, it's tough to come back against Spencerville. They have their guard-oriented team. So, I mean, you look at their roster, not a lot of vertical length on them. So they get it done with the ball handling and the good shooting.
Well, those guards are just not, they have no fear of going down in the trees to make things happen, whether it's a bucket or a foul or both.
Knoxville gets a tip and a steal. Beerline, tough shot. It will come up with nothing. Henchen battling, and another missed opportunity for New Knoxville.
Boy, that was a real tough shot.
It was very difficult. And they've had, think of the looks New Knoxville in the paint has had here recently. Just have not been able to get the ball to go down. But New Knoxville got what they needed, a steal in their defensive pressure, because this is tough. You're chasing the ball now. This is very, what do you say, exhausting on the defense.
Yeah.
And now's where you got to come up and force that type of pass. And they're able to do it. They're strong. They can throw diagonally, and that's what breaks down the double team.
Pritchard just...
Luckily, well, I'm just glad Beerline popped back up.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that could have been an ankle deal.
Yeah, that's, or worse. So for right now, it's Spencerville in control. And again, now the forced foul. Henshin with 3 already will pick up the 4th. So
I love how Carson Beerline plays defense, Jeff. He's just so aggressive and so quick with his hands. Boy, it's fun to watch.
Now. It's interesting to see what Knoxville's going to foul. You know, Henshin with 4. Who else? Let's see. The Rangers might have some foul trouble. It's like you're going to have someone do it. They're still at 5, so they're going to have to get 2 more fouls to force Spencerville to even shoot a free throw. Henshin gets a deflection, but it goes right back in the hands of 25. Koenig, minute and a half to play. 12-point deficit, New Knoxville.
Well, Henshin doing a great job out here not getting that 5th foul.
Well, he's going to get it here pretty soon, and that's his 5th.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's going at it like that. That won't put him in bonus yet. He'll finish or foul out of the game, I should say. He finishes with 12 points.
That's double his game average. 6 per game.
So it'll be just a 6th team foul. So free throws not yet. And now Osborne, who has just a couple fouls, we'll see if he goes after Smith, and they don't. So the Rangers seem content, if you will, to play pressure defense to try to force the steal. And Spencerville in no hurry, if you will, to score. They will have the ability, I think, they could run this whole final 60 seconds out.
Yeah, if they just play smart with the basketball.
And they're, I'm sure, well instructed to do just that. I believe this is how the game might end. So Beerline will commit the body foul up top on Smith, and that'll be free throws coming up for Dylan Smith. Smith 2 for 2 on the night. Those came back in the second quarter. So 1-1 here. Just 40 seconds left to go for the Rangers to try to cut into this dozen-point lead. Dylan Smith, a 6-foot sophomore, is good on his first free throw.
6 of 8 now from the charity stripe.
Well, Henline, Scott Henline, a sophomore. Smith at the line, a sophomore.
It's a young team.
Koenig is a junior. Got some seniors that they'll lose, but a long way to go this season yet, but still got some underclassmen that are doing some big time things on the varsity level. 14-point lead now. Beerline will crash in and get a body foul called against Henline as he was trying to draw the charge. Instead, he'll be whistled for his third foul. Wrong number 3 on the scorecard. Beerline, 2 shots. He's had a tough night at the foul line. Normally a pretty good free throw shooter on the season, but 0 for 3 tonight. In for the Rangers, 50, Jared Underwood. 14, Troy Dwenger. And Parker Banner coming in for Ryan Osborne. For Spencerville, 35. Dylan Cook in for the Bearcats. Beerline makes good on the second attempt. And the final seconds run off here as Spencerville is going to win back-to-back games this weekend. They'll go to 6 and 11.
Yeah, nice conference win last night against Allen East.
New Knoxville will suffer a loss, although they'll play more competitive tonight.
Yeah.
Parkway really got on the Rangers last night, and tonight Spencerville took the lead. New Knoxville battled, and give credit to Spencerville. They withstood the run and made enough answers, if you will, to shut down the Rangers' attempt to come back, and that's the final score. Spencerville 55, New Knoxville 42. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from New Knoxville. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide.
Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you back to this sports presentation here on NKTelco, where the Spencerville Bearcats have come to New Knoxville and earned a 55-42 win over the New Knoxville Rangers. With their final stats, here is Scott Fry.
All right, let's take a look on the Spencerville side of things. They're from the floor, 20 of 42, 8 of 21 from beyond the arc, free throws 7 of 9. Both teams pretty good from the free throw line tonight. Pulled down 24 rebounds. That was one of the keys for Coach Sensabaugh. Those second chance opportunities on offense really made a big difference for Spencerville. They only committed 8 turnovers. On the New Knoxville side, from the floor, 13 of 39, 12 of 17 from the free throw line. New Knoxville did make 4 of 13 beyond the arc, 16 boards, and a tough spot there. That Spencerville defense very aggressive, causing 14 turnovers by the Rangers.
Yeah, just not many good open looks. Although at times we thought in the second half, New Knoxville broke down the defense, but could not finish at the basket, albeit they were challenged. But you know, we get attempts near the bucket, you hope you can get those to drop, and they just could not do it. Give credit to the Bearcats, who relentless on defense. It was a tough task for the Rangers, who made some runs, and the Bearcats, we talked, hit some big shots. And even back in the first half, was DJ Bowens hit that three to stop a threat by the Rangers. And then the second half, Henline and Pritchard, I think he hit a couple threes in the fourth quarter to really kind of spread the game open. So scoring in the game for the Bearcats, they placed 4 players in double figures. They were led by Dylan Smith with 17, 14 from Dalton Pritchard, 11 from Josh Henline, 10 from Keegan Goki, and 3 from DJ Bowens. Their total of 55 for New Knoxville. Max Henshin led New Knoxville with 12 points, 10 points from Sammy Anspall, 7 apiece from Beerline and Osborne, 4 from Patrick Covert, 2 from Ryland Dreness, their total of 42. Before we sign off, we will announce our Player of the Game award tonight, brought to you by NKTelco Sports, and that award goes to number 3, Max Henshin. He's a junior, finished the night for New Knoxville with the leading point getter for them with 12, and did a nice job hitting his free throws, getting to the line 4 times for 2 shot opportunities, nailing 6 of 8 free throws, and hitting a couple 3-pointers along the way. So congratulations to him from NKTelco Sports. That'll wrap it up here from New Knoxville. I want to thank our camera operators tonight, Mark Fissel at center camera, and Kurt Kuffner and Jacob Johns down on the floor. Our director tonight, Scott Robinson, his assistant, Bryce Hamrick. My partner tonight, Scott Fry. My name is Jeff Hench, and we hope you enjoyed this telecast and here on NKTelco Sports. And once again, your final score, Spencerville 55, New Knoxville 42. Thank you for watching.